So today I'm going to talk about the second chapter, like how to deal with the secret of dealing with the people, from the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Right. So yeah. So here the author begins with saying like what are individual needs actually. So what is needs and purposes. So maybe he lists out some few of the things like he needs a good health, or he needs a good food, a good sleep, maybe a good wife, good children, right? So all these things, if we are weighing in a weighing machine, right? So all these things will go in one side, and if you put one more factor, that is the feeling of getting importance, that will weigh more, because that is all self-esteem, or like whatever, atma prashamsa, something we say, right? So that will weigh more, because if that is there, then everything will be easily comes, and he can easily enjoy everything else. So this is a fundamental. So he talks about mainly, the person should feel, himself feel important, right? So my friend is there. Whenever I talk to him, I should make him that he is important to me, right? So I will go through some of the real examples after speaking about some of the things in books. So there is one guy called as William James. He is a scholar. He always says that the deepest principle in human nature is to get appreciated, right? So that feeling of importance makes people to make a wonders. The why I'm telling wonders, because the Lincoln, right? So Lincoln was just a clerk in some office. So he started reading the law books from some of his the backyard, or the godown, which were there as a waste. So he studied the law and he became a lawyer. I mean, not a professional, but yeah, he understood the law, and soon he identified the path of becoming a president of United States. And coming to India, right? So in India, when we have a king's rule, so whenever a king walks into in his throne, there will be people who will say like, Raja the Raja, Raja Maharaja, and all those stuff, right? So why they used to say? Because they will always feel that no, the king is important. A king will feel, oh, I'm important. There are people praising me, they're appreciating me. So he will go and do some wonders for his subjects. So that is what the main thing about it. And again, this has a negative aspect also. Like whenever a person want to feel important, he may enter into some negative things, right? So the crime, right? There are two things. The success also gets recognized, and the crime also gets recognized very fast. In the sense, like the crime is the negative thing. The negative thing flies very fast than positive thing, right? So there are a lot of people who are indulged in the United States. Even in India, day to day, we are seeing the youngsters who are getting into, who are going to make quick money, quick bucks. They enter into the drug scandal, drug peddling, and all those stuff. So that is all also a negative side of feeling important, right? So yeah, and the real example is to whoever, if I want somebody to listen to me, first I have to appreciate him, right? So the best example is our spouse. So my wife, every day she cooks, she cares for me. Even if I don't appreciate a single day, I mean, she will still do it. But the thing is, her mind somewhere also wants to get appreciated. Today, 60 to 70% of the divorce cases in India are happening due to only one reason: why should I listen to him or her? Right? So whenever I say I should listen to her, then I should listen to she should I should appreciate her, or like it's a vice versa kind of a thing, right? So at the end, I want to conclude in one way, like in our Sanskrit there is a saying, vachaneka daridrata. Vachaneka means is there is nothing costs to speak a good words, right? It's a free of cost. So why don't we speak it? And whenever we speak the good words, let it doesn't harm anyone else. So this is what the theme of the second chapter. Yeah, Shrikant, thank you for this.